Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Nine Kings. It's a game in early access right now. They just had a major update rollout. Thought I thought we had access to one of the new kings. I guess not. That was my plan, but I guess we're gonna go with the King Agreed. Um, I'm gonna play through the King Agreed on peasant difficulty real quick, just so I can kind of establish, what this is about. So those are our rival kings. We're at war currently, and ideally, we want to place our things in such a way that it is advantageous for us. Um, I might actually lose this one. Didn't think this through. Should have took the mercenaries. Not gonna lie. Wait, wait, wait. Okay. Okay. So essentially, that's how this goes. You win the round. You choose a unit from the king that you just won against, and you place it on your field. These do a variety of different things. It's kind of like a deck builder almost, but civilization esque. I don't know what you call it, but it's fun. And there's 9 different kings to choose from. They have 7 out currently. I thought the 8th one had already come out. Unfortunately, not. So, turns enemies. That's not bad. I've never found that useful though. Is the thing. Turns enemies into rats fighting for you. Rats inherit converter stats. That's not bad, actually. I think. Hold on to that. But I think first things first, mercenaries have to go down. Okay. And that was still. Uh, Alright. That was still closer. A little too close. Overinvest. That's good to have. I have 30 gold. I have the vault. I'm gonna put the converter down. I'm gonna hold on to those. See what I get from the King of Blood. The King of Blood usually drops pretty useful units, but sometimes you can get absolutely shafted. Usually run. All right, we're just gonna run Imp. Take the Imp. We want to build up some power first. This is Peasant anyways, so nothing's gonna be too difficult starting off. 300 plots isn't bad. Merchant cards cost half. That's actually incredible. Okay. Imp's there. Okay. We have a bit more reinforcement. Easy. Another overinvest card. If I do this, I have to use one of them. Is the thing. So who has better? For 30 gold, increase every stat of a troop by 50. So 34. 12 level 1. 12. You did more damage that round. You're gonna get a little bit weaker after I do this, so do that. Just so the imps can kind of carry in the first little bit here. Hopefully. Maybe. Please. There we go. Cemetery. I'll take the cemetery. Blessing in 9 years. I almost never get the blessing. I always forget about it. Doubles the HP of the card on the year. Okay. If I put something there in a few years, it's gonna get double HP. I'm gonna put the cemetery there. And I should just win this. I shouldn't have to do anything. I'm gonna click on these because they give me extra gold. And money is what the King of Greed's all about. If you haven't put 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 together. That's right. Palace. Wait, no, that's just. Oh, I got the palace confused with the vault. Of course I did. Of course. Overinvest. Overinvest the imps again. It's not doing too much for them because they're still low level, but we're likely to get plenty of overinvest cards in the future, and I'm not too keen on relying on mercenaries. I'll be so for real right now. There's the vault. That's what I wanted. Wage war against the king of. I hate the ballistas. For some reason, ballistas, when you fight them, have all the XP in the world. But ballistas, when you have them, just like 1 or 2 tapped. It's ridiculous. It's unfair. I love this game so much though. But it's still in early access. It's still actively being worked on. They, like I said, they literally posted update yesterday and a few days beforehand. Yesterday was just the patch. But I know one of the things they added after I finish this run, I can go back to. I'm gonna use the palace. I'll use the palace. You're so keen on it, I might as well. This is very much a like you go into this thinking you know like what you're gonna do, and then you just don't get anything that you want, and you kind of just have to make do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Destroy. It's half off. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna hold off on the shop this round. I'm gonna save up coin. Sacrifice you to level those up. Seems like the right move. Everything gets a little bit stronger. Very much the right move. Doop. Doop. Easy money. Flamethrowers are so good, actually, for really daily though. Especially if you can equip them with poison. If you equip the flamethrower with a little bit of poison too, it's doing the flame and the poison damage. It kind of stacks and it goes hard. I have 2 viewers in chat. Last I checked, I had 0. So feel free to chat down below. I am keeping my eye on chat right over here in the corner. Spencer's pretty. Oh, it's an expansion year. Absolutely. Give me that. Give me that, please. I took the King of Stones, so it's possible I get a poison cauldron. That would be pretty good because it would give poison to the rats as well as the imps and everybody. So we might do a poison run. That's really good. That's really useful. Every gold I get, it gains a little bit of attack speed. This thing can creep up real quick to like 200% speed. It's insane when it does. Vampirism or Carnage? I'll take Vampirism. I do have a run I like to do when I play the Forest King. You just load out boars. Just boars. Get them as high XP as you can. Equip them with the Carnage spell because the Carnage spell does damage based on HP. And it wrecks house. And then whatever's next to the boars adjacent to it, if you have enough boars, they can board the boars. Boars is one way you could put it. They can board the boars. And it just every HP the boar has is a 100% increase to their stats, if I'm not mistaken. I can try and run that later. Maybe once I finish up this, I'll try and run that next. But it's very particular. You need the whole time that's going on, you're hitting it with the over investments too. So it's very hard to set up. You need things to go really well. You need to be the Forest King, and you need the King of Greed and the King of Blood to be your other 2 kings, and then you can set this up and it carries. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was all active troops gain 2 stacks of Midas Touch. Hey, that's money, baby. I'll level up the flamethrower because that's useful. And we just have them fight. They punch each other a whole lot. Sometimes they shoot each other. I'm losing this. That was scary, actually. Hoping things would go more my way, but the fact that they didn't leads me to believe I need to start spending a little money to make a little money. This is how I like to picture. And what do you know? Now sometimes it pays to pay. But there it is. There's the cauldron. That's what I was looking for. Could have taken the flamethrower. Could have gotten that to 3. Of course. See, I forgot about it. I always forget about the blessing. This is about to stack hard though. Or I could just get obliterated. Yeah, I just got obliterated. Wow, and this is peasant difficult. If I actually, for real, this is embarrassing. Rats, rats, please, rats, rat, and that's why we have the rat tower. See, I knew the rat tower was gonna be like the thing that saved us in the end. That's why I put it there. That's a good one to have, just like floating around. If I can get 2 more of those, then everything levels up, and then you're set. For a little while, all of a sudden, what is with the holy what's the why? Why did everything all of a sudden decide to get really difficult? Not cool. Not cool at all. Alright. Stack some more poison maybe? Or level 3 my flamethrower? That'd be sick. I'd really enjoy leveling up my flamethrower. Please? I'm gonna turn the game audio down a tiny bit. This seems to be very loud. There we go. Alright. Bum. Reroll or wall maker. Reroll. Wall maker. Yeah, actually. Oh, cool. I didn't even realize. I didn't even look. It was expansion year. That's good. Worry back here. Boom. That's pretty good. Now all those rats are going to do 2% more damage. Which may not seem like a lot, especially in this circumstance where we got, you know, cooked the first quarter. But we win those. I think my imps are already level 3, right? Yeah. Imps are already level 3. Cemetery wouldn't do much for me because I have the Concubator there. Didn't that one through very well. Palace. I already have a Palace card. I did. Man, I don't know what to do here. I'll reroll. Apply and spots level up. You know? No. I'm gonna overinvest in the imps again. They deserve it. They've been kind of carrying, I think. More than the mercenaries. Rainbow Army. Oh, this could give us something real good. Rainbow Army is a rare encounter. And usually you get like 1 a run, sometimes more, sometimes less, but they give you some good increase and 5% of all stats for each empty. That's very good. That's very good. Unfortunately, we're pretty full. All things considered. Destroys target plot forever. Automatically triggers a row counter. Target by 200%. Would benefit from that. Maybe the rats. The flame tower. I'm gonna give that to the flame tower. Boosts, it doubles HP. If you get that with the boar build I was talking about, immaculate, phenomenal, gorgeous. I can't describe anything better than getting this with some cracked up boars with their HP through the roof. Attack speed of towers, that'd be pretty good for the flame tower. But every 9 deaths, money. It's money. That's all it really comes down to. Watch how fast this moves now. Gonna move approximately 200% faster. Boom. I'd say that's the biggest downside to the flamethrowers is they're slow. So that kind of just made this like the ultimate killing machine. Don't prove me wrong. Thank you. It cleans house. Vampirism. Who did I give vampirism? You? Midas touch. Midas touch. I'm gonna give you vampirism too, so maybe you survive a little longer because you're a little squishy. Just a little squishy. But we're nearing up on the end. We're more than halfway through it. Oh, the Greed Rebellion. Okay, so that was one of ours. Get. Finally, I can level up the mercenaries. Thank you. Make peace. I'll make peace with the King of Blood. He doesn't have anything to offer me anymore. Now it's just you two, my least favorite to fight. Yeah, see, these are the ballistas, and they're gonna have cracked out HP at some point. Maybe not yet, but a higher difficulty, they definitely their HP goes off. Earthwork, not a bad one. That there will still do your thing, but now I have an extra space, and you're out of the way for whatever I want to put there. Everything comes full circle. It all works out in the end. I said it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. Finally, you. Another earthworks. Sacrifice. Alcohol. First hit target with battle. That could come in handy, actually. Roll. Destroy a target plot. Receive 30 gold for each level it had. Wild card. Give me that. Leave. Here's what I'm gonna do. Wildcard you. Sacrifice you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have put you down first. Damn it. Oh, I should have put you on there. Damn it. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I botched that so hard. I'm gonna lose now. I'm gonna lose now because I absolutely botched that. Oh, what a fool. What a foolish fool I was. Psych! Oh, I'm the best gamer. Oh, gamer. Gamer. You're already level 3. You are already level 3. Well. Imps. We're stacking the imps. Oh, these are the mercenaries. These aren't imps, these are mercenaries. Whoops. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to offend you. Overinvest or vault. Vault's already full. I'll overinvest because you guys need to get a little bit stronger because they can't really hang anymore. Not really hanging too good no more. Yeah, I'll overinvest you. You're already getting plus 2% damage every single year, so. This might be a tough one to win, I'm gonna be honest. Things might not go my way at the boss up here. Things might be a little bit tricky. Quarry. Alright. I'm just gonna hold this here. And this is where we lose. This is the day it all comes crashing down. My kingdom falls. Kingdom come. Oh, nope. We win those. Cards thrown into the pit return 3 times more gold. Receive 99 more coin. Absolutely. Overinvest. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good. We're holding our own. I'm gonna get rid of as many of these guys as possible because they hit like a truck. There we go. They're not doing the thing I said they would do where they have a lot of XP. Or HP, I should say. Whoops. Flamethrower goes there. And what are we doing? We win these. With only 27 dudes, we win these. It's easy. Easy money. I'll take you. Put the other one up. I'll leave because I got a lot of gold and I don't want to mess that up. Right, there we go. That's what a level 3 quarry looks like. I don't think I've ever leveled up a quarry to 3. Right? Come on. 28 against 354. We win these. And by that, I mean my flame towers win these. They sweep. They're doing flame and poison. It's an unbeatable combo. And I got a couple converters. And, you know, I can't do anything with that palace anymore. I've already maxed out my palace because I don't have my perks up that high. Blah, 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 blah. Listen to me talk. but we're kind of sweeping just enough that maybe this final boss won't be so scary. And I can level up my flamethrower to level 3 now. Is it? Or is it already? I think it's only level 1, right? Yeah, darn it. Oh well. I'm gonna just toss these other converters there. But I don't have much faith in this. I don't think we win this. I'm gonna focus on the back line. But yeah, that hit pretty hard. Bum bum. Music goes kind of hard though. Oh my goodness. Wait. Hang on. We might. How? This would not work on the higher difficulties. I would have got wiped in like the 10th year if I was lucky. Start another run. Do I keep leveling up now? Yeah, they have. Okay, so before the maximum level for your kings was 9, because 9 kings. But you can level up past 9 now. So I'm gonna run the King of Nature. King of Nature is my favorite king. I've beaten up to King 3 and I'm on King 4. So I'm gonna try King 4 and maybe I can beat it on stream. Oh wait, what? What? This is new. It used to just be like the whole thing. Elves deal 10% damage. Boars have 10% HP. Yes. Poison effect deals 10% damage. That's good. Start with 1 forest card in your hand. Yes. Orchard casts 1 root. I don't really play with orchards. Start with a mycelium card in the outer. No. Your base can now level up 5 times. Take that because leveling up the base is pretty good in this one. Tower start, 10 damage. 3 free rerolls. Base has 10% all stats. Royal Decree. All troops start with 10%. That's good for boars because that's how I run boars. Start with a random plot unlocked. Sure, why not? Alright, all troops have plus 5% attack speed. That's not terrible. Troops blessing. Oh, doubles blessing effect. So what? What does that say? Am I dumb? Yeah, clearly. I'm literate. All troops deal plus 5% damage. I already read that, didn't I? No, that's the attack speed. I'm just dumb. Adds plus 2 perk slots to 1 row. If I do that. What? All adjacent king perks are applied plus 1 time. What? Wait a minute. I'm gonna put you there then. Yeah. And then I'm gonna there. Put you there. There. Oh, does it not? King perks. There. Okay. Oh, okay. This makes sense. Orchard casts 1 root. All that. That's the poison. Switch you with the frog. There we go. Horse have 30% HP now. Incredible. All troops start with plus 10% HP. So it's 40% maybe? If that stacks how I think it stacks. It might not. Probably doesn't. Towers start. Towers. 3 free rerolls isn't bad. I actually use the base. And special cards at 24. Wow, that was a sentence that I just said, huh? God dang. Okay. Take L's. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, there. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready. Play. On the hardest difficulty that I've made it to. I haven't played this game in a couple weeks. Rebellion, Greed, and Stone. So we can still overinvest. We can still overinvest in the boars. I started off with a boar. That's perfect. I put the forest there. Forest there. I put the boar there. And easy money. Boars go off. Literally slay. Level 3 forest off the bat. Boom. Perfect. Get that as early as you can. I like to wait to see where they first establish conflict before I start throwing down these rings, so I can just have it going from the jump. Music's still too loud. Because I have to pick. Shoot. What I wanted, but alright. Option. I want to be able to hear the music. I just don't want it to be so loud. Okay. Oop. Or is the Midas Touch, because they're going to do most of the, if not all of the work. Quick, and I got distracted, and it's all over. This is the end for me, boyo. Maybe it'll give me some elves. If I get some elves, please, maybe. That'd be rad. Bones. Reprocreate cards immediately. Oh, okay. Things might turn around because I'm gonna go boom, bop, bing, boom, bop. And now we have 39 boars instead of 6. And things should look a little bit differently now. How differently? Well, I got 39 to 12 differently. Take the vault, sure, I'll put it out here. Create this guy first, because I always forget to, I always neglect to, and he's always just like level 2. And I took the perk that I can use to level him up more. At first I didn't know what those guys were, those little mushroom guys. They're the mycelium, except they're walking, talking, breathing, shooting mushroom monsters from hell. I did poison to damage. I could have got the boar to level 3, but I want to give it poison first. Right on the target plot will level up. Okay, that's pretty good. Those are 2 things that I can put next to the boars, because for each 1 HP it has, increases rider stats by 1%, which is insane. Well, it's actually crazy. I just got a text from my buddy Hunter. I ain't heard from him all day. Saw him got on Barony earlier. I was wondering, I don't know what's up. I can win these. I win this. King of Stone, more like King of... Get owned. Got him. Loser. Earthquake. I take that. Oh, I need a new mouse. My mouse has been like double clicking instead of holding, and that's a problem. Right. Stack of poison. And Midas Touch. Game over. I win these. I love the King of Nature. It's my favorite king to play, personally. It's the only one that I've really found outside of the King of Blood that I can like come up with good synergies for and like plan. It's just got good synergies. That's as simple as it is, really. Time to wage war against another king. Give me King of Blood. Get the Carnage then. Darn it. That's fine. King of Spells has something similar enough. See, like I said, sometimes you just don't get what you want, and you just have to deal with it. But King of Spells isn't too bad. Wizards are tough. They do a lot of damage. They hit hard, but after a while, our board should have enough XP. I keep saying XP. After a while, our board should have enough HP that it doesn't really matter. Especially since I have the base that heals. Alright. This is the one that I was actually thinking of for unit causes damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. But it's not as good because it's not the HP, and the boar's whole thing is the HP. So what I'm gonna do instead, because the boar's HP gives a 1% bonus to its riders, is once I get something that can ride it, like elves, because elves deal a lot of damage already, I get them to ride the boars. Ooh, that's gonna be okay. See? And you come up, you might not get what you want, but you come up with new ways to work around what you wanted by trying new things. Sounded like someone just threw a rock at my house. No, the neighbors are still firing off fireworks next door. So yesterday was the 4th of July. And they had some leftover fireworks, and they've been launching them off at a steady interval since about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I thought they had run out by now. I'm gonna be for real. I was hoping they had. I waited. I didn't want to stream because I didn't want them popping off in the background, scaring me like that. It's scary, you know? Loud bangs when you don't expect them. They're scary, man. Finally. I'm gonna have to wait to use it, but that's gonna come in handy. I'm going to poison vial. To vaults. And I could very well just get cooked any day now. Because I'm not really scaling upwards anymore, but the enemies continue to scale up. See what I mean? I'm kind of cooked here. I didn't see the get procreate cards anymore, so I don't think I get a bunch of procreate cards when that happened. Reroll. Clone, sure. I can get the boars to level 3 at least. This was a bad start. Got a bad start. We didn't see any elves from what I saw. I probably did. I just skipped over it for something else that I wanted in the short term, when the long term should have been grab the elves and slap them with a bit of combust. But we win these. And if we get wizards, arguably even better. Even better than elves. So if we get wizards here, I'm going to take the wizards. Or shaman. You put shaman next to the boars because shamans increase attack based off their attack, and on the boars their attack goes up by 1% for each boar HP. So ergo, we win these. It's a big stat game. Nothing that I wanted. Nothing at all that I wanted. Man, unlucky. You know what? Sure. Frickin' sure. Maybe at the very least. Oh, I didn't realize I only had 2. Or I only had 1 HP. I didn't realize I lost 2. Very least, we can up our borage. But I don't think that's going to be the case because we are outnumbered. And I believe they might have the upper hand with all of those elves. We might have a change of plans if Hunter gets on Barony. I wasn't expecting to, honestly. More boars? More poison? We might have something here. Right on the edge of glory. Fortunately, we might not get. My whole thing kind of also hinged on getting 3 procreate cards whenever, yeah, this is the end. So my whole strategy kind of hinged on getting the 3 procreate cards after you take damage, but that didn't seem to be an option anymore. But yeah, so this is 9 king. There's only 7 kings right now. I was gonna stream this because I thought there was gonna be the 8th king out already, so I was excited. But it doesn't seem like there is, so probably gonna hop over to some barony. Being honest, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Bear with me, please, as I change the game.